Okay, y'all, it's Redneck Damien here. I am sorry for the poor quality of this image. I've been recording off the exact same phone for, I don't know how many years? A few months now. Well, longer than a few months. I put off YouTube until today. I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. I think the last thing I actually did was working on the GMC Sonova. Yes, that was it. The little black truck, or little mud slash farm truck, which my uncle's selling it to my other uncle because he threw a ride in his Jeep while we were a little tipsy. I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna lie. We all had a lot to drink that night, including me. None of my brothers did. I'm the oldest. I didn't get completely blacked out drunk. I got just tipsy and a little drunk, but like in between the tipsy and drunk. But so me and my once the ball dropped on New Year's Eve, and then turned into New Year's Day, we all shot guns in the sky. That was a new thing we did this year. Then we went mudding in my grandpa's truck. It was me and him. We were going about 60, and then hit a big ass fucking rut, a tractor rut, in some farmer's field. I don't fucking know. But we tore the front bumper off his truck on accident, or front spoiler, I should say. My uncle had all the other kids in it because they wanted to go, and then, well, my soon-to-be uncle, he was doing shitters like we were trying to be, but my grandpa somehow put it in four-wheel drive. I don't fucking know. We would have done better shitters if we actually did, or rooster tails. I don't know what you want. Whatever the fuck you call them. But then, if we put it in two-wheel drive, I should say. But then he locked it up, so we pulled him back, and we tried everything. We finally, like, yeah, but it's fucked. I don't know if it did have about a quart, like 1/4 of oil left. It said that it looked like it was good. The oil looked like it didn't have anything in it or anything. They topped it off and everything. It does crank. It does crank. If I do turn over the key a lot, like crank it, it actually will do a full rotation. It just won't actually spin by itself. So I don't know what's up there. But he's buying that little black GMC Sonova. So my truck still blowing out a shit ton of exhaust. Won't run. Missing. Bought a new carburetor gasket. I got a new carriage bearing. And I'm gonna have to get new yokes. I had to use the new mounting brackets for my old mirrors that I got free. I got a rear mirror now. The drive shaft is out of it now because of the carriage bearing, and I had to get new yokes, but it will not run right still. Radio still works okay. I don't know. It blows a shit ton of fucking white smoke, like white. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm gonna try adding. Sorry, my finger was in the way. Add a clip of that. But yeah, my motorized bicycle. I was driving it to one day, not to work. I don't have a job. Fucking people won't hire me. Anyways, I was driving it to, damn, I almost said work again. School one day, about a week ago. Yeah, about a week ago now. But then all of a sudden my engine started vibrating really like loudly, or like I could feel it like wobbling. So one of my motor rods broke. I fixed that and I braced the living fuck out of that. I will show it to you in a little bit. And then I did a few tune-ups and everything. I got rid of the studs actually for the exhaust and the carburetor, and I just put straight Allen bolts in it. They're all the exact same size, so I really don't care. Right now, I know it's gonna look funny, you guys. I did shatter the back axle on my 26-inch rim, and I don't have the money yet to get another 26-inch rim, so I'm running a 24-inch rim on a 26-inch bike. So I have a 26 in the front and 24 in the back, and only front brakes. I know that's a little sketchy. I know people are gonna be sliding up on like comments and shit like that. Well, if you guys watch this, I don't fucking know. But, I don't really care. I can lean back and slam on the front brakes and not tip at all. So, I don't care. I already tested it out. I was going full speed. I pulled in the clutch. And I normally don't have to slam on my front brakes, anything like that. But I usually do. I did usually use my back brakes. But, and then keep my front brakes for like emergencies only. For like whenever actually I would slam on both of them. But yeah, but I was gonna try getting my bike up to the shop work on stuff at in my school and fixing it there. So I got it, it was still running at the time, and so I pedaled like I normally do. And then I was going, and then I got down at the stop sign, and then I pulled my clutch in because and then my clutch lever broke, and I'm like, shit, not my clutch lever, my clutch cable broke. So I parked it over at my aunt's house, waited till I got back to school, and I had to watch my aunt's kids, my cousins, that night. Anyways, that's why I was driving my bike to school in like 14-degree fucking weather. But anyways. So I worked on it there. Then my uncle got mad at me because my aunt said yes, but anyways, and then I brought it back here and I did everything. I did did a lot of things actually to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go pause this and then flip the camera around so I can actually show you guys what I did. And then I'll do more updates on other things. Well, for one, I added a pull start. I do not have a white tank handle. That's just to start it, and then I can take it back off or something like that. I did cut this off a little bit louder, shorter, so it was a bit louder. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I added this mounting bracket. I just self-tapered that into right there, and because there's nothing underneath that, I added this. What did I add that for? Oh, it tightened down this part. It squeezed and bent this part really good. So then I added this just for a little extra. I did just have this before, and the mounts for this, actually the engine brake, and then it wasn't working still. And then that's what happened. But then I added this part. I bent that, self-tapered that into the frame, and then self-tapered into this, and then back here, I gotta get a light. That's just normal, how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's a shake test. It's not going anywhere. I tried moving it with just this. I can do it better with actually two hands. Got brand new carburetor. He even hasn't had gas like in it yet. It's $13 on Amazon, I think it was. Yeah, my old carburetor was pretty fucked. What I usually try doing with these, I actually found it way flipping easier to do it with these kind of style of carburetors, because with the two mounting bolts for just the float bolts, you can't really get a screwdriver in it whenever you actually do take it off. You have to kind of get it out of an angle and crap like that. What I do, I just mark I see the marker right there. So I marked the air filter screws with permanent Sharpie, and I just cut them down so it'll be flush with that, and then it makes it a hell of a lot easier. As you can see, I still actually have the screwdriver up. As you can see, I can just get right in there now, and I don't have to fight and do a bunch of other crap. But yeah, $13 carburetor, really nothing special. My clutch is a lot smoother. I don't know, I did steal the back brake cable, and I had to cut it down to size. I'm just gonna, probably next year I'm gonna actually get all new brake cables for this, and I'm probably gonna get a brand new clutch cable. I'm probably gonna get 2 sets just in case. I'm actually probably gonna get a whole set for brakes. And I'm gonna have to get a 26-inch rim, 24. Yeah, everything actually it does work. Oh, well, I have a clutch out. Yeah, everything does work. I just left the clutch out right now, so it won't actually be able to move on its own. I still running a 36 tooth sprocket. Oh, that's dirty. Yeah, and I'm still running this here. And then what I did was actually, it was supposed to be, well, you couldn't even see that, sorry. I'm still running this, yes, but, it was supposed to be mounted right here, but I mounted it right here, and actually, it's been working 10 times better. It does roll. That was with the problem with the other bearing. Actually, it came with it. It wasn't rolling properly, and I had that thing so loose that it was able to wobble around. It still wasn't rolling, but I fixed that. I had to get a new carburetor, as I already said, because this one was shit out of luck. Yes, I had to custom fabricate all this crap so it actually would fit in the frame. I did the modder here. I did put some. This is not a self tapper. This is actually a regular just bolt. I found it way easier to get in and out than just these. But yeah, the main jet in there, it came loose so many times, and I put blue Loctite on it, and then it finally actually held. But whenever I was trying to clean it out and everything, and I did use blue Loctite. I don't even have red Loctite at all. But yeah, and it stripped. So, but it did still run off that. That's how I adjusted the clutch. What the? Oh, I'm trying to play the damn thing. Yeah. I want to get a hub, actually like a center hub for like the next rim. Cause yeah, I don't know. I would have to still tune this. Oh, and also, whenever I had this carburetor, that carburetor right here, it was really hard to push. This one has a lighter spring in it, I guess. And some people were saying that it was stuck wide open and stuff like that. And like, dude, if it's stuck wide open, you didn't put the damn slide in. That's what's wrong. See, these I'll just do it on this one because it's way easier. Because this one's already off. I gotta take it apart real quick. So in these carburetors, there is a slide that controls the throttle. You can see that slide right in there in the center. This aggravates me when someone knows how to put together a whole damn thing and follow instructions, but you can't follow. Okay, so in these carburetors, this is the slide, which I don't care about getting this one dirty because I'm not going to use it. Because I already trashed, well, not trashed, but I already got a brand new one. I might keep it for parts, I don't know, because my parts bin is a little full. But yeah, there's slides, and they go into a certain way. And if you don't put that in a certain way, you gotta look down in there. Fucking focus. You gotta see that little thing right down at the top? That's where this side goes into. Then there's another one where this goes in. Like that. See that right there? And it just drops in there like that. See? And it won't stay open. It's actually all the way down now. And that's, see? That's how it regulates the throttle. Not regulates, but like the throttle control. And then it just goes like this. Maybe I can actually get it undone. There you go. Come on. Really? Alright, you guys get the comment. Yeah. And then now it's all back there. Another thing with that carburetor I bought, someone said that it leaks from the float bowl and actually the carburetor itself gasket. What you do is, whenever, oh, I got shit on my face now, fuck. But, what you do, whenever you buy a carburetor, make sure you disassemble it, make sure everything's tightened down snug, and let it a little bit. With the main jet, don't tighten it down too much, snug it up, and let it a little bit more. Nothing else. Then, with the bolt and the thing, you just don't want to get a new carburetor and plop it on and make sure it's okay. Because that means it's going to be fucked up. Because every manufacturer just runs down to a certain torque pound and then leave it good. That is my experience. This is the second carburetor I had for this. Yes, I'm going to admit I did it to that one too. The one I just showed you that's messed up now. I took the float bowl off just to make sure everything was okay. Those screws weren't even snug. Not even like finger tight. So, I tightened them down after I checked everything out. And it worked flawlessly. Gotta make sure everything is tightened down properly before you just plop it down. I ain't gonna put a new damn piston nut in my damn bike without rebuilding the whole fucking thing, right? I mean, if I just got done rebuilding it and I blew a piston ring, which I had done on this bike, which I really don't care. I know I'm saying actually the right thing to do, but I didn't do the right thing. I blew up this bike one time only. I completely shattered the piston rings. I bought a new. I did not know there was two types of pistons for the spanner, type A and type B. I think mine takes type A because it has a longer connecting rod and it has to be up. I don't know. It's some kind of bullshit, some method. But, so I actually bought the wrong piston. Then, so I was looking at an old piston and I was like, honestly, this doesn't look that bad. What I did was I cleaned up the piston with my little Dremel, piston ring things, and took the new piston. Well, no, I cleaned up piston like slot, the ring slots, and I took the piston rings off the new one and put them on the old one, and I popped it in, and it still runs fine. What I didn't do is I didn't take the motor off and completely strip it down like I should have. Yet I know I should have. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you know what? I was kind of lazy, and honestly, this is actually my only thing that I can actually drive to get places now. My little white car, my little Hyundai, it's gone. It's not even mine anymore. No. My mom traded in her Ford Explorer and my little car for her to get a new car for a 2008 Ford Expedition with the 5.4 tight turn motor. I know. I warned her about it. I'm just waiting for the damn spark plugs to fly the fuck out. It was built in January 08, so yes, it is. And mid 2008, they changed the model up so actually it wouldn't do that. But yeah, yeah, whatever. Mom's decision. So now I'm trying to get the Grand Prix running. Actually, it runs actually flawlessly. It just won't shut the fuck off. I was so pissed. I'm so pissed. I bought a brand new tumbler, another brand new tumbler because maybe I think it was defaulty. And bought a brand new ignition switch. No, I only bought one brand new ignition tumbler, and that didn't work. So then I bought a brand new ignition switch. Didn't work. Thinking about it, me and my grandpa got to thinking. Maybe that ignition switch was that tumbler was bad. So I am going to get a new tumbler at AutoZone because we ordered it online, and AutoZone's like 30 fucking bucks a tumbler. My grandpa said, "Don't do that." And I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Dude, if it doesn't work, then if it does work, then I can keep it and get actually a warranty, so whenever it gets bad or something like that, I can replace it." But then he said, well what if it's bad? And then I said, if it's bad, then I can return it because it won't be on the fucking online. Yeah, Amazon and everything are okay. Yes, Amazon's great. I love Amazon. I love eBay. I got this kit from eBay for $100. A little cheaper from $100. Everything really else I got from Amazon because I could have had a day cheaper and a little bit more cheap. A day faster and a little bit more cheaper. Because my uncle has Amazon Prime. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my damn camera. I've never done this before. Maybe it's because it always does this whenever I always have to have natural light and it's fucking completely dark outside. Should have done this during the day. It is Friday. We had no school today because I'm about to show you why. But yeah, that's what's going on with my bike. It's still it should run. I don't fucking know. Haven't tested out the new carburetor yet. Fastest I hit in it was 45. I was racing some dude. But yeah. My mud mower. My mud mower. I think I showed you guys this. I'm working on a project of mine. I bought a riding mower. Deck, everything came with it. It just needed to be put back together, and I needed $10 in fuel line, I think it was. And I stole the battery off my grandpa's Craftsman that he already scrapped. But anyways, about riding yard machines. Yes, yard machine before it turned to yard machine or something like that. I don't fucking know. But for $10 off my great my great grandpa. Jesus. We put $10. I used it for about a half a year, and then the axle was bad. The front axle. So my grandpa, before he scrapped it out, he still had the Craftsman. So before he scrapped the Craftsman, he took the whole front axle out of that and put in that. So now I have a cast iron axle in my I'm just gonna call it a mud mower. And then I was still using it, and then the deck started rusting out. Not like started rusting out, but like it was already rusted up, but then it started getting really badly since actually I started mowing stuff I wasn't supposed to at the cemetery I mow at. But then that all happened and everything, and so I got rid of the mower deck. And I got to thinking, like, now what the fuck am I gonna do with this? So I started Googling. Originally was gonna make it into a racing mower, and then I started looking racing mower. It said mud mower. I like mudding more better. So I pulley swapped it. I am still running the original front drive shaft pulley. I'm probably gonna switch it out for a bigger one because it's only a 3.5, 2.5, somewhere around there. And I'm running a 1.5 inch in the back. It's a small pulley, but it's going. It's loud as fuck. I straight piped it. What else did I do? I added the pull start like actually not a pull start, but an emergency pulley on the front. So if I have to, I can pull start it. I have 4 LED 6-inch light bars all the way around my mower, 2 in the back, 2 in front. I have a ATV rear rack in the back that is going to actually. Then I set it out my front bumper just a little bit because I was actually getting something done to it, and fuck, I was getting something done with it. What did I just do that for? But I was getting something done with it, and I rammed into one of my other friends that's making his mower into a mud mower because his deck was also completely rotted out. You put a finger in it and it just fell through. But, fuck. Yeah, I sent it out because I hit him and I completely fucked up my grill, which is not bad. It just has a small crack in it, in the bottom. But then, so I'm also gonna put a ATV, a 4-wheeler front bumper. It's a little like 50cc one, but it's not bad. I put a gas pedal in it. You guys can probably hear what I've got. Sounds like an ammo crate, which it is an ammo crate, but alright, I'm just gonna set that right there. But then I added a foot throttle to it. I'm still working out the tweaks on that. That's actually what all this is for. In the back of me, all this crap. It looks like there's 2, but that's just something else. That's actually just my blanket, but I'm gonna have to put this on it. And then I made these homemade stops. I don't know. Well, I have candles over here. Yeah. Feels weird not listening to music right now because I'm right there. I drilled a hole instead of a bolt, put it on, it just clamps down the thing. I have 4 of those. I made 4 of them. But then, so work it out, just working the thing. Then I'm going to mount this thing to it. It's an ammo thing. It's a roadside or breakdown kit kind of thing. It's just emergency kit. What do I have in here? Honestly, I still got to add a few more things. Yes, I know, I'm going to add another toggle switch to it, I think. And I'm going to, this is the trailer thing. I think, that's really disgusting. Ugh. But I do have a trailer hitch I'm probably going to cut up, and then I'm going to have someone weld a back plate to it, and then I'm going to drill out the back plate and actually mount it on my damn mower. But that's just in there for right now. These are also in here for right now. These are just some accessories, like, oh shit, that's where that went. Always do these and stuff. But yeah, it's basically just eye bolts and stuff like that. For pulling out people. I do have, I'm supposed to eat these kids. No. I do have, it's a water sealed container. I have 2 used spark plugs. I think work for my motor. I don't fucking know. I gotta check first. And then I have the axe multi-purpose tool. Okay, so I have axe, hammer. I got this for Christmas actually. Wire cutters and actually all kind of things. I'm probably not going to be able to actually bring 2 things. I don't even know if I could bring the. Oh, I clamped my pants. But and then, so yeah, the axe is actually pretty sharp. I want to sharpen it with more. But then I have 4 or 5 extra pull cords around max 2 feet, I think. or 2 feet, 1.5 feet, somewhere around there. Just in case if I do, because I do have other 2 pull cards right now, but if I do break these, if I do break those pull cards, I have more. But I already have something set up on that. Then I have 2, I have 1 pull rope right now. This is about 10 feet, but then it doesn't look like 10 feet because there is another 10 feet thing in there that, another 10 feet cord. I have a couple lighters just in case. I do have about 12 feet of, actually, double, well, you can see double stranded, the white and the thing, speaker wire, which that's basically all that's on my motor, but just believe it or not, I think it's 16 gauge, which would just work dandy. No, probably electrical tape, and then I have a plastic bag just in case of something catching on fire. But the wire, the speaker wire calls for different many things. Not, I can pretty much rewire my whole damn motor with it if I don't fuck up. And it's not just that I can rewire my whole motor with it. It's if something's hot, I'm probably gonna add a few zip ties and crap in here too, just in case, because you never know. But yeah. If something gets hot, I can cut off a piece of that. Like, I say my muffler is getting hot and it's falling off. I can use that wire, because zip tie is not going to hold up to heat. It's plastic. I can use that wire to hold on my muffler until I get back to my house. But yeah, what else? I have a gun rack now, which is missing a gun because of my grandma and grandpa's. Put on my hat here. I added a light bar right here, 24 inch. I got that free from a friend. But I just hooked it up to I spliced it into one of these that had a blah 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 input and then an output of 12 volts. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. And I plug it in and it works. It works awesome for this station that I have here. But for like cleaning up carburetors, figuring out what the fuck is actually wrong. But yeah, that's going on. What the fuck else? I'm building a little small gun rack right here with some deer antlers and some other stuff. I'm just using a mocked up cheap pellet gun. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside and show you my other thing that I have working on. Also, this is also my tool cabinet now. That's my parts bin. That's just miscellaneous shit. But yeah, I was getting sick and tired of not being able to do this. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. It's just basically that, and just that's all it is. And I can see inside there pretty well. It's kind of like you have your own little thing, because how my light's set up, it's right there, and whenever I go over here, it's so dark in there and I can't see. But yeah, I'm gonna pause this. Alrighty, yeah, it's outside. It's just so much better. Yeah, my dogs are having so much fun. Really? Now you're gonna chase the light? Damn dogs. Hey, here's my tarp. Just mint, you know. Hey, that's not supposed to be like that. That's more spicy. Oh my god, this is gonna be cold. I'm just gonna sit that way, that down right there. Oh yeah, it's cold underneath here. Yeah, that little guy right there that runs, I do have everything out here. This driver bike, my grandpa wants to make something out of it. Now here is a 5 horsepower Briggs jet motor, auto tiller frame. I got it for free, actually. I just polished up that damn thing. I need to bring it back inside, but I'm not keeping the tiller frame, I'm just keeping the motor because the motor does run pretty fucking good actually. Actually, I'll probably fire it up real quick. Haven't fired up in forever, probably fire that up tomorrow. But yeah, it's oh, that just went down my ass crack. Yeah, I'm fighting about 5-6 inches of snow right now. Really can't do much. Yeah, Mom! They're gonna be out there for a fucking while. Yeah. But yeah, I can't really do anything right now because of how much I'm fighting the other thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with me. I'm going to get out of here and start working on other things. I'm going to add at the end of this video, so continue watching, hit pictures of my mud mower, and I'm going to try talking to my ag teacher about actually going and taking videos of my mud mower. So yeah, stay tuned while I work on it. Yeah, gonna add pictures of my mud mower, like the process of how, like, when I got it through all the way, like, like now, what the process is now. I think I took a picture of it not so long ago, and I haven't really messed with it because I got a new John Deere. Not a new to me. I got a 1975 John Deere 214. I just got running, and I took the motor deck off, and I gotta figure out the things, so actually we'll do. What are they doing? Hey, stop! I just shoveled all that. Fuckers. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna add pictures of everything, and yeah. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.